Alex here from Easy Delicious Cooking. Today I'm cooking stuffed eggplants with onions, tomatoes, two different types of cheeses. Amazing flavour. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. Can't wait.
The ingredients are very basic. Parsley for some garnish, some basil leaves, tomatoes, Cephalo tiri cheese, buffalo, mozzarella, eggplant of course, some garlic, some capsicum that's been marinated, and onion, olive oil and salt and pepper. So without wasting any more time, let's start. I'm sure you will love this. It's a beautiful meal, and by the way, I'm going to declare it now, I love eggplant. Okay, so here I've got an eggplant. Normally I would peel my eggplant, not completely, I never like to peel it completely, but I'm going to leave it intact, and what I'm going to do is cut it down the middle lengthwise. And there's that beautiful white flesh. So next thing I'll do, using a smaller knife, I'm going to score it reasonably deep, but obviously not too deep. And then I'm going to salt it and oil it, and we'll go from there. So let's start scoring that. I've scored the eggplant, I've removed the excess leaves, left the stem on, only for presentation. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to salt it, a little bit of oil, and I'm going to try and put some of that oil and salt in there as well. Then it'll go in the oven when it's reached temperature, and for 30 minutes at 200 degrees. So salt first. And olive oil, and the first thing you do is just rub it in, make sure it goes in all these cracks there. Excuse me. I also like to put a little bit of pepper on top. And that's it. So now these will go into the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for 30 minutes. There we go. And they should be ready. By that time they're ready, I would have had the sauce, the tomato and the onion already done. And yeah, so I will do the rest of the eggplant now. So I won't bore you with it, and I'll get back to you when it's all done. Okay then. I've got 4 garlic cloves here, only because they're small. So basically, I'm not going to chop them up, just going to squash them. And that's it. So that's going to go in the pot like that, in the frying pan, I beg your pardon. And we'll slice up the tomatoes, little Roma tomatoes, just cut them in half, and that's it. It's all going to go in there, about 500 grams of them. Like I keep saying, food is tactile, and just handling food, cutting it, tasting it, it's a great experience. Anyway, I'll get back to you when that's done. Here we go. The the tomatoes and the garlic are sliced, ready to go. Next I'm going to do is the 2 of the brownie onions, and they're all going to go in the frying pan over low heat. I'm going to add some basil in there as well and cook them through slowly until they all break down. Here's my 2 halves, 1 onion. I'm going to do this twice, and it's been peeled and cut in half, so just slice it thinly. Very easy. And again, this is such an easy recipe to do as per the channel, and the flavour is, if you like eggplant, and I love eggplant, who doesn't love eggplant, the flavour is amazing. So that all goes in the frying pan with the oil, the salt, and it won't take long for that to break down. By then the eggplant should be all ready to come out of the oven. So I'll do the rest of the onions and we'll go from there. Okay, and here we are. It's all done. So it goes into the frying pan. Just a little bit of olive oil in there. This a bit of a mix. And now this will just go on the stove over low heat, like I said before, and let it just break down and slowly saute. So we'll start that. I would imagine the eggplant is not far away from being ready, so we'll get back to you when that's done. So we'll start the next process going. There's my mozzarella. Just going to cut it into very thin slices. And that's going to go on the eggplant, obviously. So just keep cutting very thinly. This whole chub will go on the 3 eggplant that I've got in there. And here's my cheese grated, and as usual I've got measurements that I need to follow, and I don't. There's obviously more than half a cup in here of the Kefalotti. It's an amazingly tasteful cheese. Look, if you've ever been to a restaurant and you've ordered saganaki, the fried cheese, well, this is it. It's made from this stuff here, and the mozzarella. So now all I need to do is wait for the eggplant and the tomatoes to be ready. So while I'm waiting, I think I'll get the capsicum and I'll thinly slice it as well. So I'll get that ready and I'll get back to you. Here it is. So now with this, it's your preferred taste. I like it, so I'm going to probably use a little bit more than a lot of people, but you don't have to put it on. You can put as much of it as you want. It's not marinated in vinegar, so it's basically olive oil and some garlic after it was char grilled. So it's quite a tasty capsicum, full of flavour, of course, tasty flavour. Yeah. And yeah, so just cut it thinly. I'm going to end up using this whole capsicum, and again, like I said, you use whichever amount you want to use for yourself. And here are the tomatoes and the onions. I've had the lid on. I've taken it off now, so some of that liquid can evaporate. They're not far from being ready. The eggplant is still in the oven. Again, that's not too far away from being ready either. So we're getting there. So as you can see, it's broken down really well. So I'll keep cooking it until it's breaking down to where I want it to be, and we'll go from there. Okay, here they are. They're ready. And when I just slightly put a bit of pressure with the back of the fork, they're giving way, and you can still see all the liquid that has been released. So now these are ready to go on the bench. I'll put all the stuffing mixture in, and I'll put them back in the oven at a reduced temperature. And then once that happens, I'll put some more tomatoes on top, because I can, because I'm only doing 3 eggplant instead of 4. And then we're going to go to waste. Now the temperature in the oven has been dropped to 180. So that's going to go in there probably for about 15 or so minutes, depending on how the cheese melts and what it looks like. So thank you for watching, and as usual, I hope you enjoyed what I make. I can tell you, I know I can't make you eat it, I can't, but I can tell you it smells something that is absolutely delicious, and it looks good on the eye, looks good on the plate as well. Serve it with a little bit of a salad, usually maybe a lettuce salad or just something simple. So if you like what I've done, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the like button. It's appreciated beyond all measure. Again, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now until the next video. Alex.